Greetings everybody and welcome to Madrid Ball. I hope you're all doing good and I hope you're having a very happy weekend, Madridistas, because our favorite club has been very busy engineering a blockbuster move. The entire world has witnessed Cristiano to Man U, they witnessed Sergio Ramos to PSG, they witnessed Leo Messi moving away from Barcelona, and now it looks very likely that Real Madrid will cap off this mind-blowing transfer window by bringing Mbappe to Madrid. The news flow is indicating that the arrival is very likely, but we cannot rule out the fact that all of this may just turn out to be a power game, a game in which Madrid showed how serious they are about Mbappe. I personally would have liked Madrid to focus on other areas of the pitch as well, but it's hard. It's very difficult to not get excited about the Mbappe transfer. PSG would be downright unwitty if they turned down 180 million, but will the arrogance of PSG stay intact come the end of a transfer market? We shall find that out very soon. But either way, if you have a look at the situation, it's a win-win situation for both Madrid and Mbappe. If Madrid get him now, that's fantastic for the brand and for La Liga. If they get him next summer, that's also excellent for the club as well. And as for Mbappe in Madrid, he'll be at the heart of a mega project. He'll be at the heart at Madrid for probably the next 10 years. And if he stays in PSG, he will be playing in a pretty loaded team. And I have to say, the only party that will end up salty here is the side from France. They may get the money, but from where will they get the talent to replace Mbappe? Almost unthinkable unless we see a last-minute transfer move for Haaland, which I think is pretty unlikely. So let's see how the saga pans out. We have to stay patient. The saga will be settled in the coming few hours, and if Mbappe joins Madrid, you know what you'll get here. I will provide you the player analysis video, and I will let you know exactly what Mbappe brings to Madrid. But coming back to La Liga, away from the buzz of the transfer market, Real Madrid need to get back to winning ways, that too against a very tricky opponent. The Los Blancos will again be travelling away from home to take on Real Betis at the Benito VillaMarine. And Betis, we know, the team in white and green often tends to pull up the socks when they face Real Madrid. In recent times, Madrid have just managed to get one victory in the past 5 meetings, so this is going to be a challenging game. And Betis, they like to play attacking football, they like testing the defence of the opposition. In the past season, they ended in the 6th position in La Liga, and they would be hoping that they would get at least a similar standing come the end of the season. And coming to the present, Betis have started the campaign with 2 draws under Manuel Pellegrini. They could only manage a draw against Mallorca and Cadiz, so surely they would be looking to put up a decent fight against the La Liga giants. And talking about the tactical aspect, it is likely that Betis will set up in the 4-2-3-1 formation. They have recently signed Herman Pezzella from Fiorentina, and we can expect the Argentine defender to play a part in the game. Marc Bartra has returned from injury and may possibly be a part of the centre-back pairing. In the midfield, the double pivot of Sergio Canales and Guido Rodriguez is very much likely, and in attack, Nabil Fekir. We are well aware about the talent of this guy. On his day, he can come up with some jaw-dropping moves. Probably the lack of consistency has been the issue with him. And along with him, Borja Iglesias and Juan May should be a handful for the defenders. But coming to Real Madrid, if we have a glance at the squad list, you can see the defense is looking pretty thin. Odriozola is most likely to be on his way to Fiorentina. Nacho Fernandez has suffered from muscle overload. Marcelo is yet to completely recover, and again in the middle we will be without the services of Luka, Modric and Toni Kroos. So definitely this will be a tough game, not just due to the opposition but also due to the circumstances that Real Madrid find themselves in. Ancelotti definitely has a lot to think about, and coming to the words of Carlo Ancelotti from the pre-match press conference, as expected, many questions were related to the Mbappe transfer saga. But first, Ancelotti spoke about Betis. He said, Betis are a good team and have strengthened over the summer. They have a very experienced manager, and we have to make sure we improve defensively, as this is what didn't work so well against Levante. We've been good in attack, but against Betis, it will be essential to defend well in the game. And then came the questions related to Mbappe. Ancelotti was asked how far Madrid were from the signature of the superstar. He said, it's a matter that concerns the club. I understand that this interests you, but I cannot say more. There's also a lot of criticism regarding the fact that Madrid were willing to pay 180 million for someone whom they can get for free next season, but Ancelotti calmly replied, I don't think about that. I think about coaching my team well and preparing my players well. I am not interested in football politics. He was then asked if Mbappe is the ideal recruit for Madrid and how far can Madrid go with Mbappe in the side. He said, I've got a fantastic squad and that's what I'm focused on. The squad has what it takes to compete with any squad in the world. Now we know who is in our Champions League group and they'll all be tough games. I'm very happy with the squad I've got, but if it is improved, then it'll be better for everyone. And then Ancelotti was asked to address the rumours of Eden Hazard's exit from Real Madrid. We have seen this transfer market has pulled off quite a few surprises, and the recent rumours suggest that Juventus are eyeing Eden Hazard to replace Cristiano Ronaldo. A loan deal is being proposed here, and on this, the coach said, Hazard is very important, everyone knows that, and he's played in the first 2 games. He's recovered, he's in good shape, he's motivated, and he is doing well. He's very important to us. And talking about the move, I personally find that it would be very difficult for Hazard to move at this point. Firstly, he's looking to prove a point this season, and already the season has started. The objectives have been set, and Hazard is mentally prepared to spend the season with the lost plan costs. So that is why I think it is difficult for the move to go through. Had this been discussed a few weeks earlier, maybe a proper arrangement could have been made. But with just a few hours left, I will be surprised to see Hazard heading towards Turin. But coming back, Ancelotti was asked if it was easier to put Vinicius on the bench compared to Hazard or Bale. We have seen in the past few days that there have been demands from the fan base to give a starting spot to Vinicius, and on this Ancelotti responded, it's always difficult to leave a player who deserves to start on the bench. The starting lineup can sometimes be decided because of small details, and it may be fair or unfair, but the coach is the one who watches the sessions. It's the most difficult thing for a player, whether they are experienced or not, because every player wants to play. And lastly, Ancelotti also had to tackle a very interesting question from the journalist who asked whether Casemiro was misused by him in his first stint. Casemiro, as we know, recently extended his contract with Real Madrid, and on the midfielder, Ancelotti said, perhaps Casemiro could have played more minutes during my first stint at the club. I've spoken to him about this, and I told him that I may have been wrong with that. Right now, he's an essential player for the side. His contract renewal is important because he's a quality player, and what he brings to the squad is essential. We need an intelligent player like Casemiro further back to prevent counter-attacks and control defensive aspects. He's improved a lot on the ball as well. So that wraps up the press conference of Carlo Ancelotti, and let's wrap up this video by doing the match predictions. In goal, Thibaut Courtois will be our undisputed starter. In the back line, David Alaba will return to the centre-back position. There is a slight chance that Vallejo may be included, but it does feel that Militao and Alaba will form the centre-back pairing. In the left-back position, Miguel is most likely to start. It would be a great opportunity for the youngster to impress the coach, and in the right-back position, Dani Carvajal will be returning back to the starting 11. He played a nice cameo the other day against Levante, and his defensive attributes will be very crucial against an attack-minded Real Betis. In the midfield, it is likely that Ancelotti will again go with the midfield of Valverde, Casemiro and Isco. We lack midfielders here as well, so this trio looks like the best option we can field. It would also be interesting to see if Isco can build on his performance. He was great the last time round, and let's hope Isco continues to show us some mazy dribbles just like he did against Levante. And lastly, coming to the attack, there's a lot of pressure on Ancelotti to start Vinicius, but I still think that Ancelotti will give Hazard some more time to show his qualities. To be fair to Hazard, it does take some time to get going after an injury, but he better come up with something special very soon, because Vinicius Jr. is right at his heels. So I do feel like Hazard will again start on the bench, and he will be accompanied by Karim Benzema in the centre and Gareth Bale on the right wing. So this, as you see, is my predicted lineup, and as for the scoreline predictions, I think we will get another entertaining match to enjoy. I won't be surprised to see end-to-end football again, and that is why I predict Real Madrid 3, Real Betis 2. If we achieve the scoreline, it would be another cracking game, but I would be hoping that Real Madrid would show some defensive improvements this time round. And that is all I have here. Do let me know how you're feeling ahead of the match. What are your expectations, and what scoreline are you predicting? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you soon. Till then, take care. Glory to Madrid, and as always, a Madrid.